Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Gary Martin, and today joining us with the mid-handicap golfer Tahid, where we're going to have a bit of a free-all vlog, and we're going to talk about my new clubs, which I've had about 4 weeks now.
All right, and I think you your clubs more often than your trousers.
Well, a lot of people think that, but this is the first time I've changed my irons in about 5 years.
Is it?
And
right,
I thought,
okay.
you know, there might be people this year who are looking to get new clubs.
Right,
And they
okay.
need to know the truth about changing clubs, because it's not all smooth.
Right, okay.
Let's get teed off.
All right, let's go.
Right, Tahid.
Okay, so 2 shots on 3 holes, yeah?
2 shots, so you're going to get a shot on here, not one on the next hole, and then you get one on the last.
Okay. Oh no,
It's all right, it's all right.
went to the right a little. Whoops.
It's all right. It's a safe side to miss it on.
Right, okay.
Better than missing it left.
All right. Is it in the rough there?
It's, yeah, it might be it's semi-rough.
Okay,
I mean, my line's not too dissimilar to that, but I'm hoping not to push it.
okay.
I'll try and draw it a little. Oh, that's nice. That's
That
really
looks
good.
cool.
It's not always been like that though,
Yeah,
over these first few weeks.
lovely drawing as well. 69 to the middle, but it's downhill, so I'm gonna use even 7.
7 out of that rough. Have you looked at your lie? Because this is one of the things we talked about earlier.
Right, okay, I'll go with.
So many amateurs choose their club based on distance, and they haven't even looked at the lie.
Yeah, it's. I'm inclined to use iron
Yeah,
because of the lie.
it's just here,
It's a thick grass.
further down. It's not.
Yes, I'll use iron because obviously I'll struggle a little bit with the.
Can I tell you something?
Go on.
Sorry, it's not a 7-iron this. It's going to twist in that long grass. Unless you want to try and prove me wrong.
So I'm using 6.
You're using a 6-iron, but you're looking at the distance. You can't physically out of that rough.
It's downhill,
All right, let's play it.
and I can't play with the wood either.
No, you can't play with wood, but I think you should be hitting like a 9-iron or an 8-iron. Take your
okay.
medicine,
Okay, right.
chip
okay.
on with the shot, and
Okay.
take the net 4.
Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah, and whatever happens, it happens.
Okay, that's fine.
Well done, that's very good out of there. I didn't even think that was possible. It's just down by the bunker.
No, it's out of the bunker.
No, just down by, it's not in it, is it?
No, it's not.
Right. I don't think we've got too far, but it's downhill and it's downwind. There's not much area to land it in. The flag's 116, 117. The lie's not the best. I've just gone into semi-up. It's a bit thick over here. It's everything's a little bit lush. So I'm going to hit the 54, which should be about 100 yards.
Yeah.
It's not going to have any spin out of this lie. Just need to make sure I get a decent contact though. It's tight. Get a good bounce. Soft bounce. Yeah. That's as much as I could do.
Lovely.
It's pin high, just a little bit to the left.
I'm thinking to play a flop shot.
Yes.
I know it's risky, but
I don't know if that was a good strike. That's not too bad.
it's all right.
So if you're shopping around for irons this year, guys, maybe not even new irons, just, you know, you're thinking of changing your irons, this might be, you know, a good video to watch, because I changed my irons not too late into the season. It was round about sort of March, and I must say it's not been a very smooth transition. After the first round with them, honestly, I thought I were going to be packing in with them. Get up, get up. Ah. Just move there. Sorry. Ooh, that's the bottom side of the break.
I still need to get used to these greens. Nope, it's more than 5.
Tap it in. Unlucky to hit.
It's all right.
You're learning today how to maybe a bit manage your anger a little bit, should we say? You've had some challenges, haven't you, with the greens?
So. Yeah.
The speed.
When I did, I've been doing some practice chipping and putting. Yeah. In practice, it worked absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't work when you play, it's frustrating.
It is very frustrating. I know you've been talking to yourself a little bit today. So we recently went to Cashville Clubs to Heed, and a lot of people's been saying, Gaz, when are you going to play the match with James Robinson? You know, we bought the 2 sets.
Yes.
The most forgiving sets. Well, first of all, congratulations to James and Laura. They've had a baby boy called
Billy. Congratulations.
So he's been very busy, but he has surfaced and he wants a match.
That's a surprise for me. I wasn't expecting that.
He wants a match, but he's a dad now.
Right.
So he's going to have a new challenge. He's not going to be able to practice much. I'm playing a lot of golf. I think this year is going to be a bit different between me and James, honestly.
Okay.
But yes, on a serious note, getting back to these clubs, I'm going to get you to hit the 7-iron because you've never had a forged set of golf clubs. I want you to hit it and see what you feel.
They look fantastic. They look absolutely wonderful. And on top of that, a lot of people here are in Asia. They say Mizunos are the best irons.
The best irons.
The best feel. That's what I heard. That's what people say. I never obviously played with any. It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Well, I've never had a set of Mizunos, and exactly what you said. So many people said that Mizuno are the best irons.
Yes, that's what they say.
And you asked me a question. You said, well, why don't more people use Mizuno irons?
Yes, I did.
And I think the answer to that, and I could be wrong, but I think, you know, a bit like yourself when you bought your first set, is when people buy irons, they want to, or when people buy golf clubs, they're thinking about buying a matching set of clubs.
Yes.
You know, so if they buy TaylorMade irons, they're thinking, well, TaylorMade do good woods as well.
I did exactly the same.
They do
I said to you, I want the full set.
Yeah. And I think if they buy, you know, Ping or Titleist, they know that in every element they're going to get a good product. Yeah. And I don't know why, but Mizuno don't seem to get the recognition on being good for woods or wedges.
Right.
And it's not something I've tried a great deal on, so I can't comment, guys. You know, I can't comment on that, whether they are as good with the woods as Ping and TaylorMade or the wedges are. So I haven't done any testing on them, but what I do know is their irons are fantastic.
Right, okay, let me strike with your 7 and see what happens.
Wow.
It's a little...
You can play your own shot.
Yeah, that's very right.
Did it feel different or sound different off the face?
Yeah, it was different, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it sound a bit like deader almost?
Just right. But very nice feel, definitely.
I've got the wedge here and I'm not 100% sure if I've got the right club, but... Oh, that's not bad. Stay there. I think that's on the green. Right, Mr. Taheed.
Right, okay, I'll use
There's no shot here, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Wow, that's probably closer than mine. Stay there. Yep. Good shot, well done.
It's on the green somewhere.
Right, Taheed is closer than me, it's my honour.
Okay.
There's no shots.
I'm on the fringe.
Yeah, one of the biggest challenges with these irons, Taheed, I've gone from a a blade really,
Right.
which I thought would be harder to hit. But when I actually swapped irons, by the time my new irons had come,
Yeah.
I was actually hitting the ping really well.
All right. Okay.
And then obviously, you know, you get your new irons, which should be a little bit more forgiving, should feel a bit softer, and really struggled, you know, for the first few rounds. And even now, you know, I don't feel so comfortable with them.
Do you think you'll get used to it after a few rounds?
I think so, but I think, you know, if you're buying new irons this year, you've got to be a lot more patient.
Right. Okay.
It takes you know, I reckon it's going to take me about 12 weeks, or you know, just to get used to them.
All right.
That's a long time if you're buying clubs in the middle of the season.
It is.
Stay up. They're just getting a little quick, aren't they, to heat?
Yeah.
And it's hard to sort of commit too much.
Yes. Tell me about it. I really struggled with these greens today, to be honest.
Steady, steady.
Ooh. It's okay.
That's okay.
That'll do.
It's good, but I'm going to make you put it.
All right.
You can have it, but you need the practice. Well done. Good half. Without the shot, that's good, that.
Yep.
Right, so we're
Please,
one
you're on a
up.
continue.
I think the biggest challenge I've had, and I don't know about you when you bought because obviously we've got the Sim 2 back in the bag in stiff shafts now, aren't they?
Yeah.
But when you went to the reg, I don't know if you had the same problems, but the distance control, you know,
Right.
I found with these irons, even though I've done some distance measuring, which is fine for when you're hitting a full shot, you know, like, but when you need to hit like a little half shot, or you're trying to hit a shot into the wind, these react a lot different to the ping.
Right. Okay.
And you know, as a scratch golfer,
Interesting.
the distance back to front between, you know, like a little half shot or one when you're trying to keep it into wind is very important. And you know, it's
Of
going to
course.
take a lot more distance testing
Right.
until I'm confident.
So, what do you suggest? Don't buy a club in summer. Buy them in the winter and practice them.
If you're a competitive golfer, I'm not joking you. You know, obviously I know we're here to promote, you know, golf, but if we're here to promote you playing your best golf, then I certainly think not. Don't change your equipment in the competition months.
I think making people play their best golf is the best way to promote golf.
Of course it is.
Otherwise, the way I'm playing today is a soul killer.
Yeah, so I wish I'd bought my clubs in January, but we can scream and shout about this and people still buy them in March, April, May, June, because that's when they're playing the most golf.
Of course, and that's where a lot of them like to play golf. And
Yeah.
I'm not a winter golfer either.
But honestly, I think it's counterproductive. Right, let's have a good drive. Sorry. That's the tiger line. That's right on the footpath, that.
Oh yes,
It's got the tiger bounce as well.
big bounce.
Oh, that is a monster. In fact, we could talk about this because it's true.
Oh yes,
We've gone from the draw head, haven't we, which we bought from Golf Clubs for Cash, to we found the standard head on eBay. And
absolutely.
you were complaining about the draw being shorter, weren't you?
I said that to you last time.
And I thought,
On this particular hole, that
Yeah.
I'm losing my distance.
and I thought, I weren't sure, you know, I weren't sure. We were going to test it. We've still actually got the club, so we could do a testing on the launch monitor.
I'm sure now. Because since I started playing with this,
Yeah.
I played exactly similar shot.
Yeah.
And this is at least 20-30 yards
I am
more.
absolutely sure as well, because I've seen you hit the drive on the first hole and
Yes.
the ninth hole,
Yes.
and they're significantly further, aren't they?
Just right.
So the same head, the draw bias head, it was the same degree.
Yes.
And it was the same shaft. The only difference is that was a draw and this was a standard.
Do you know why is that?
Do I know why that is? I think it's probably where the mass of the weight is in the head.
Right,
I think when it's in the draw, it's towards the heel.
All right.
So if you're striking the ball towards the heel, fantastic. But when you catch it out the middle like you're doing today, that's why I think that you lose distance with a draw head.
I'm absolutely certain, because I'm getting a lot more distance. When we get there, you will realise how further this went. It's very similar shot.
I hope you haven't outdrove me. I'll tell you what, guys, I've only just missed fairway by a whisker, and we had to spend all at 3 minutes to find that ball. You've got to be really careful if you miss fairways. It's sat down, it's not very nice. 150 yards out of that lie. So this is where I struggle really, because I'd have probably gone with a 9-iron out of my old set, and I'm going to stick with the same club because I just don't think I can hit a pitching wedge 150, but they do go a long way, and that I'm a bit unsure. It possibly could, it could go through the back, you know, I'm not as certain as I would have been with my pings. So here we go. He's got a shot here as well, and he's in the same position. So I'm going to hit a pitching, a 9-iron, but grip's a bit lower and chop it a bit. And I need strong hands out of this lie. Come on now. That's what I wanted. It's going to land soft. It's as soft as I could. Look, right at the back. It's ended up probably being okay, just right on the back fringe, but I've not even really released it or hit it full, and you know, it's nearly gone through the back. Could have probably got away with a pitching wedge. It's yours for the taking. I think I'm on the fringe at the back.
Oh no, to the bunker.
That's not your best.
No, it's not.
Unlucky.
Ended up in the bunker.
We'll test that bunker play.
Yeah.
No sign of my ball yet. The one on the right there, that's Tahid's second year provisional, just a practice shot. It's not the best lie, Tahid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. It's out, and could have been a lot worse from that lie. Honestly guys, to go through the back of the green here, where you know it slopes from back to front, so it's downhill now, is an absolute crime. But I've chopped a 9-iron, so what I mean is I've hit a 3/4 cutting 9-iron there and still gone through back at green. I definitely wouldn't have done that with my ping irons, but I just haven't got used to distance control yet. And if I were in a competition, I'd be absolutely fuming with that. Right, I've got to land this just probably where Tahid's shadow is. Don't move, please. Stop. Ooh. Oh no. Honestly, you can't see how sloping that is. It's not the easiest. It's a big chance to hit. Take your time. You've left the door wide open for you. Oh, no. That's not your best.
It was uphill.
I think you're certainly struggling with the pace, aren't you, today?
Yeah.
That change in speed. You just don't know whether to hit it or not hit it. Right, this is for the 4. Sorry, I need to take this. Sometimes when I can't tell slope, I don't use that very often, but it does help.
That's
just to feel the weight away, which leg
that's Robo's style.
Has the most weight. Yeah, his style though, if he holds this, would be to fist pump it in. I'm going left to right, and it doesn't suit my eye, but that's what the weight is saying. That it's just off the left lip. Although, gotta trust it. And I have.
Get in.
4.
Well done. Lovely 4.
For the half then, Tahid, 5 for 4.
Ah, no.
Unlucky.
Here we are. Thank you.
Sorry, Tahid.
Oh, good.
Enjoyed the game.
Thank you.
Enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to conclude on this though by saying I'm feeling shortchanged because, you know, obviously I've spent a lot of money on changing irons.
Yeah.
And so far I've not seen any benefit. If there were any benefit from changing, maybe they feel softer. But I think for you guys, if you already had irons fitted to you, because you've had irons fitted,
Yes.
and you're thinking of changing irons, aren't you? I would say it'd be a crime to do it now in the season.
I think you're right.
You know, don't suffer like I'm suffering, because my irons have gone at the, you know, they've gone on eBay, they've sold straight away. If they hadn't, you know, they could be back in the bag, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I am really suffering with not knowing the distance as well enough. And you know, if you're working like I am, where you're only getting maybe 1 day a week off to play golf, it's not enough to get used to these clubs. And I've got some big matches coming up.
On top of that, when you see somebody else's iron, pick it up and it feels very good, this
Yeah.
and that. But that does not essentially mean they'll be able to play very well with them as well.
No.
So I think if it's something fitted to you, just stick to it. I
Just
think that's
stick
what I'm
to
gonna
it.
do.
You know, look at new irons at the end of the season and just be that little bit more patient. Unless you've got the wrong iron completely.
Yes.
Then I would say go and get a fitting, get some advice, get the right irons, and that could help you improve your golf.
Yes.
But for me, you know, I can't say it's helped me improve my golf, and I'm feeling, well, a little bit disappointed about my golf at the minute. Although I am getting used to them, but there's a lot more to go. So that's
Thank
it,
you.
guys. Hope you've
Lovely.
enjoyed that video. It's a win on the channel. It's not very often I get a win against this man anymore. He's doing really well.
It wasn't my day today.
But I think we're going to have Mr.
Oh,
James Robinson on soon.
Yeah, I struggled with the green today, for definite. I said that before, I'm saying that again. I don't practice much in this golf course, and that's where I think it
Final
makes
word.
difference.
Have you got a message for Foxy?
Uh,
Mr. Foxy.
I haven't seen him playing for a long time now, for some reason.
I think he's scared.
Don't
We're
say
calling
that.
out Mr. Foxy. See you later, guys. Bye.